Hello, everybody. My name is Pradeep Chandiramani, and I welcome you on Satakshi News. Today, my topic is that is my favorite topic actually. It is, are you eating food or is food eating you? Now, what does it mean? हम खा रहे हैं खाना या खाना हमें खा रहा है? You know, it is very important for us to understand this because you have no idea how food matters in our life. It's not only about filling your stomach, but it is also filling your mind. हम वो कहते हैं ना हिंदी में, जैसा अन्न खाओगे वैसा मन पाओगे, जैसा पानी पियोगे वैसी वाणी बोलोगे. इसका क्या मतलब है? अब खाना तो रोज़ बनता है घरों में. Everybody cooks very deliciously also. We hog also, but still we see the effect on our mind and our body is very different. These days you see there is so much of obesity issues, health issues, but still we continue our life like this. So what is that one particular thing which we feel should be do to change the vibrations of food? You know, when the food comes to us, it looks very delicious. When we see a thali especially of food in front of us and we say like, wow, I can't just wait to eat. But you have to also check whether this food which has reached your table has been made in the right vibration. If somebody is cooking in the family or you have a cook from outside, whatever frame of mind he or she or anybody that carries, that vibration goes in that food. For example, if a wife had a fight with husband or a mother-in-law or anybody that matters, or her mood is off for any other reason and she is forced to cook that in the morning as the routine, all that vibration of her thinking will go in the food. Or if the cook comes from outside with a very bad mood and he has no other choice but to cook for you, and when you consume that food, you are eating that negative energy of that person also. So you don't know what you're eating. It may look very beautiful, the presentation may be very good. We keep going to the 5-star restaurants and we think, oh, because it is a 5-star restaurant, the food has to be nice. The more expensive food, it has to be nice. But no, it depends on the person who makes the food, the state of mind, on what vibration that food is being cooked. In olden days, in our kitchens, we used to first bath and go and start cooking. And very important, there used to be some mantras or some bhajans early morning going on in the kitchen. When you play those mantras or bhajans or any devotional music, those vibrations of that sound goes into the food. The food may look similar, but the vibration of that food is very different. Try it out at your home. When you cook, make sure that there is some music at the background. And it has to be a devotional music or a soft music or a mantras. It's very effective. We don't know what has been made in the kitchen in the hotels. We find it very delicious and we just eat and eat. But these days, if you see, even after eating such good food, which we think it's good, still the health rate is very poor. Why? पिछले ज़माने में कितने लोगों को health issues थे ज़्यादा. Only if a person would go above 50 or 60, the health would start little bit shaking here and there. But these days, at a very young age, people are having so many issues. One, very important, is lifestyle. And second, it is what they eat. पिछले टाइम में हम जब खाना हमारे सामने आता था तो we used to pray before eating that food. that pray for the world, pray for and put some positive energy to food and then consume food. Even if the water is there in front of us, before consuming the water, we used to pray that may this water energize our system. If you have your grandparents at home, you can ask them in olden days if they have a glass of water which is full, they would either drink it full or they would drink it little, half, and keep it, and after some time they would not have the same water, they would throw that water and get the fresh one. Why? Because if we keep that glass half and there is a talk happening between the two person on the table which is negative, all the vibration of that talk is going into that water and even that food, and that we consume. So it is very important that while cooking you have to be making sure that there are some mantras or any bhajans going on, and secondly, while we are eating you should not be talking, or if it is required to talk, make sure there is no negative thought or talk happening that time. Even while you are eating you should think positive, because otherwise whatever you are consuming, all the negativity is going in that. These days we have seen that kids and even adults have a very wrong habit to watch TV while they are eating. Now what is happening in TV these days? Everything negative. We are just eating and our mind is completely stuck to the TV. What is happening? How many number of deaths are happening these days? So we are only getting the negative information, and that we are consuming, because all the vibrations of TV, the electromagnetic rays, everything is going into that food. You have no idea, these vibrations cannot be seen, but that is one reason that in spite of having good food, delicious food, our health is not that great. So please do not watch TV, or do not let kids watch cartoons while eating. I've seen this problem with a lot of mothers, because they come to me and say बच्चा खाता नहीं है इसलिए हम टीवी चला के देते हैं, एटलीस्ट कार्टून देखते देखते वो कुछ खा लेता है. But if you see, cartoon देखते देखते, especially a lot of kids are like they love watching Tom and Jerry, and there are so many other cartoons which are so fidgety. What is Tom and Jerry doing? Going here and there, here and there. So our mind is completely going here and there. And if you see those kids who are in habit of watching TV while eating food, their mind is always not at peace, or they can get angry at any spur of moment, or they will not have focus in life. Such kids will not even study well, or even if they study well, the focus, the concentration is very poor. They take long hours to finish one small portion of studies. So these are the effects of food, what we eat. And also we all know there are three kinds of food: sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. And then in that also there are vegetarian and non-vegetarian. I won't go deeper into it, because I feel being vegetarian or non-vegetarian is your choice. You all know that the benefits of being vegetarian, and you all have seen that the effects of non-vegetarian. I'm not here to say that stop it. No, you make your choice. Experiment yourself. 1 week just eat vegetarian, and the next week just eat non-vegetarian, and see the state of mind. You will understand what is the difference. Again I repeat, I'm not here you to stop non-vegetarian food. I'm not against anything. All I want you to experiment and see what is suiting your system, or have a balance. Like for example, 2-3 days you continuously had non-vegetarian, so then go for a bowl of salads or some healthy vegetarian food also, because life is about balance. Anything, if you eat excess, it is definitely going to be giving you an issue. Once Buddha was asked, what is poison? And he replied that anything you eat excess, or anything you do extra, even love, that becomes poison. So if continuously we are used to eating non-vegetarian, I would humbly request that just mix it with veg and have some portion of veg at times, because totally eating non-vegetarian is also going to affect your body and mind. And we all know that vegetarian food takes 4 to 5 hours to digest, whereas non-vegetarian food takes 72 hours to digest, and by the time it is out of our system it gets stale. So follow it in a different way this time, have a mixture of both, and you can also experiment 1 week veg and 1 week non-veg, and you will see the difference. But very important, whatever you cook, it has to be in high vibration, because otherwise you will always have that negative kind of food and the energy of you, and you won't even come to know, okay, why am I behaving in such a way? We have seen a lot of kids, lot of teenagers, lot of adults, they say, पता नहीं मुझे क्यों गुस्सा बहुत जल्दी आता है, या पता नहीं मेरे साथ क्यों ऐसा होता है. Because there are some kinds of food, they give rise, stimulates your mind in such a way that you are very hyper and you lose your cool at the spur of the moment. किसी ने थोड़ा कुछ बोल दिया और गुस्सा आ गया. If you see, there are some kids, they eat chips, chocolates a lot, and they are very restless. Chips and chocolates will never rest their mind. And then mother complains, ये पता नहीं क्यों एक जगह पे बैठता ही नहीं है, कैसे बैठेगा? So whenever I get such complaints, I always first ask them, what quality of food are they eating, or how is their diet? And I have a complete procedure where I write down and tell them to experiment for a week and see the change in the kids. Too much fizzy drinks like Coke and Thumbs Up and Pepsi and Fantas, all these are again harmful. Again I repeat, I'm not asking you to stop. Have it in moderate quantity and have it sometimes at different intervals. Keep some gap between the two. That will really help you to focus more, concentrate more, and it depends again on from person to person. So food plays a very important role in our life. What kind of food we eat. Some food, किसी दिन हमने ज़्यादा खा लिया तो उस दिन we feel very lethargic. Especially Sundays, holidays, lunch we feed ourselves a lot, because most of the houses Sunday lunch is made a special lunch because everybody is at home. So after lunch we keep saying, oh my God, I'm feeling so sleepy. Why? Because we have overeaten. Actually, if you see, we need only this much to eat for our stomach, but it is our eyes or mind who keeps asking for more, and we keep hogging. Take a small portions and you can eat it later after some time, but do not just eat at one time, because then your body is completely not in shape, your mind is completely not with you, and then the issues start slowly and slowly in your body, and that affects your mind later. So as in the beginning I said, जैसा अन्न खाओगे वैसा ही मन पाओगे, जैसा पानी पियोगे वैसे वाणी बोलोगे. So the food and the water, before consuming, make sure you pray and just have this simple prayer that whatever I am consuming should get digested in my body so well that I am always healthy. Or whatever I am drinking now, may it energizes me completely. It's very simple. In olden days, everybody had this habit. These days, nobody. The moment we see food, we just pounce on it. We don't even wait for it. So it is very important for us what kind of food and what kind of water we drink, because if you want your healthy mind and if you want your life to completely go easy without any health issues, without any distraction or disturbance in mind, also pay attention to what you are eating. Because once you come back on track with a good eating, proper eating, or a diet prescribed by some dietitian, you will see there will be a lot of changes happening in your body. And once the change starts in the body, that is a great circle to move on. Later you will see you will be attracting good work and so many good things will happen to you. But if you are only worried about your eating habits, your focus is only eating, then it's time to change, right? So I end this topic over here because this is a very big topic. If I can talk for hours and hours, but all I request you all to make sure that from now have a balanced diet. If you're eating too much non-veg, mix it with veg after some time and see the difference. Or if you really want to try it out, 1 week completely non-veg and 1 week completely veg and see the difference. Do not go blindly what I say. Just Google about it or just experience it yourself. Just by 1 week veg and 1 week non-veg won't make a huge difference in your life. Because the mind will say, oh my God, 1 week, 7 दिन तक vegetarian खाना, how boring is that? I am pure vegetarian. I used to be hardcore non-vegetarian 20 years back. Except Monday, I would eat every day. But one fine day, that wisdom dawned on me, and I decided it was my choice purely that I cannot eat non-veg anymore. So it is purely my choice. I don't put this that you have to eat vegetarian only on others, because everybody is an adult, everybody understands what it is, why it is. There is a lot of information available on Google also. So just Google it and see how can you balance a diet. So keep watching us on Satakshi News, and I'm sure we will bring lots and lots of positive news, positive serials to look at, positive ads, like everything about Satakshi is being positive, because we believe that once you have a positive mind, you have positive thoughts, and once you have positive thoughts, your life revolves around those and you become very positive. And once you become positive, there is no looking back. So wishing you all the best to all my viewers, and thank you for supporting us, and I'll meet you all soon. Thank you.